Hey kids, it's been a little while. I'm too busy playing around on the server, I guess. But, I'll get some more work done today. So, thanks tree, I needed that. Actually, yeah I do. Let's take off from here. So, I got someone cool to notice one of my videos. Yay! My 15 seconds of internet fame. BTC liked one of my, a little minute-and-a-half video I made for office furniture. So, today, well, we're building stuff back out here on the rig again. I think you guys watched me build this one. It's one of the lifeboats, and the other one's over here. It's a nice sneak past the tool crib. It's the other one. Just slightly different. I don't want to be completely the same. Got some more piping and stuff done on the drawworks. I really like this red power piping, even though I've never actually used it to pipe anything. It just looks cool because it's all full of flanges. Got some more of these wonderful signal heads. I guess I honestly don't know how to turn these, how to wire them up to anything, but I don't care. They blink. They look like warning lights or warning lights. They add a bit of movement to things. And I built a galley. G is for galley where the grub is so good. You guys can come in. I don't think I showed this off. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Today's specials are meat and carrots, and of course our favorite, cookies. Now, I don't know why that came out all green. That was kind of weird. My cookies must be going stale. And oh wait, I should go grab. I went with the wooden stairs for seats, which is funny since I managed to accidentally come up with something a lot more interesting for a silly video I post somewhere else. There's my. Where did I hide my saw? Come on, really? I know you're over here. There you are. So, what we do is we're going to place out all these stiff wooden seats. Yeah, I got a bit of a hole there. There's a storage area here under the galley. I also got to put some more stuff in it. Unfortunately, because it's these are panels, I can't put anything on top of that. I could put iron blocks, but you know, I've grayed all the gray everywhere that I can gray, so I don't need to gray any more gray with the gray. Let's go here. How many did I move here? 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, well, 12. Grab us bunch. Oh, I threw new pavers, that's why. That. Hack a bunch of these up. What did I say, 12? Let's try 12. So, put these like this. I don't know why things do that. It must be some kind of weird block update when you place a microblock or something near a door or a trapdoor. And you know what? I'm gonna have a hard time doing. Stop that! Seriously, my nerves. Using the basalt pavers because they look like, with the beveled edges, they look like leather. Backs on them. Not gonna do the. Really? Hang on, we're gonna need 3 something. Not gonna put the the armrests on them because these are booth seating. You know, the workers had come in, grabbed some grub here. I was hoping... That was a clay mug, but you can't place it on anything. It's unfortunate, dude. Really? I'm out of those two. Well, here, I'll finish this, so just don't waste too much of your time. Okay, there's all the leather seating in. If you wonder why I went with triple covers instead of slabs, the slab looks really, really low in comparison to the triple panel. And if I had one more of these things, which I do now... really? Come on. They look way too low. Right? There. That's a much nicer color than the wood we had in here before, isn't it? That is. I like that. I like that a lot better. Alright, let's lag clear. And I'm playing on fancy graphics because otherwise I have lighting glitches absolutely everywhere. Let's clean a bunch of this stuff out that we don't need right now. Do some work on our control room. Now, hack up a bunch of iron. We want panels because... yeah, we want panels. And a boom I saw. But do I have any more? Bet I have no more gemstones over here. Nope, so I'll have to lay down a bunch of stuff and then go get it later. I didn't bring a bed, so I don't gotta run back and sleep anytime soon. Which reminded me actually that I have to build a bunkhouse. Now, this is the platform our control room is going to sit on. And unfortunately I'm going to have to use iron blocks because I want a floor that is all the same color. I could kind of get away with a different colored floor in the galley. Not so much here. But instead of going with just a big field of iron blocks, I'm going to fill these in like this. Support across the middle. Torch. Good there. And then we'll fill it in with some of our micro blocks so that we have a sense of really? So from down here, this would be the diesel engines of power stuff. And I think I had this down here planned as the big main fuel tank. For some reason I never hooked that up. Anyway. I'm going to build a floor out of these panels. And the sun will go down. And we'll get a better look at all this stuff with the fancy lighting and see how the lighting plays with it. Just have to pop back in here and grab some gems. I know I picked up a couple of subscribers. Like 3. Which means a lot when you know, I went into that with less than 20. So thanks to the new guys. I'm going to use some of these green sapphires. And pan around. So, one of the reasons I have to play on nice lighting is because otherwise I get spots. And not only do I get spots, I get lighting glitches like this. Because the game can't figure out what to put there. Let's go back to playing this game kind of the way it wants. And all of a sudden all the lighting glitches disappear. And now that I'm here, I need to put a rail in here, don't I? So then differentiate, because this wall just kind of ends really abruptly, doesn't it? I'll have to get to that. But yeah, you can see all of a sudden now everything's nice and pretty again, huh? Except for right there. Because we're in 1.4.7, we don't have all the wonderful lighting updates. This doesn't connect to anything. This is sort of a free-range flower farm that is not working as well as I wanted to. Those, a lot of the railcraft stuff requires dyes. red, yellow, and green mostly. Red, yellow, and lime green. Lime green's easy to get. I've got a skelly spawner. Just out of render distance there on Spawn Island. And growing cactus is easy. The red and the yellow are flowers. Well, I really should make some bees that make them. Where was I here? Yeah. Grab a saw. I bet you don't have any sticks here either. I have a stick. Nope, wait, I have spruce wood. And because it's 147, I don't have the wonderful drag and drop stuff. And let's make a saw real quick. Some iron. If Jumps make another one of these and I blow this one up. There we go. I'll put you back here. Shift click into that chest to be forgotten. This is the base floor of the control room. It's got to be a bit bigger yet, but I'm not quite sure how we're going to fill it in. See, we have some wonderful little technical bits here. Red power monitors and disk drives and a CPU. And I made this 8K RAM module. I honestly don't know what it does. I don't know what you do with it. I thought the block looked cool. Yeah, you can't place the block. There's a lot of things like that. So guys are going to sit here and they want to be able to look out on the drill floor, see the drillers, get a good view of things. The desk, which I believe is why I brought these. So, and because we're going to push this out, we'll do the front in more micro blocks, kind of the way that one's all built. We can bring this all the way out the front. Like that. And give them a couple of disk drives. Randomly intersperse monitors around. I don't know if any of you ever actually worked in a... wow, this got really big really fast, didn't it? I guess we're going to have to put a high chair in here, aren't we? I don't know if any of you have actually worked in a in an industrial environment. You have to raise the floor here, I think. Oh my god. If I raise the floor, I can't put chairs. That's unfortunate. Plus, I am off on... Yep, didn't make this wide enough. Anyway, I was yammering about industrial environments. So, I'm going to bring this in. You may have to set these on the floor. Get this. So, when I was back out in the patch, which I may be going back to sometime soon because the employment prospects in my dingy little town aren't as good as I wanted them to be. Yeah, we're going to put a couple of these on the floor. The control rooms for all the various units in the main control room. Just a wall of monitors, all kinds of computer-controlled stuff. Most of it would just sit there and make noise. It's like, you have a warning, and then they'd shut it off. Because whatever warning was going on was something that needed fixing, but wasn't as much of a priority as you'd think. You know, because I want to set these back a bit and just... We don't want a gigantic surrounding of monitors. We need sort of input stuff. I don't know. Let's put our CPU over here on the floor. Yeah, again, I don't know what this does. The block looks nice. That's the only reason I made it. These should there, that's cool. And yeah, let's do the same over here. We just this banks of monitors and all kinds of monitoring gear that... No, you're not a monitor, you're just a chunk of rock. There we are, it's much nicer. Put a chair here in the middle. And they just sit there and look at things, and this would work, and that would happen, and... That was some huge drives. Hey, this is a meter. Wow, that's like a 24-inch floppy. And there's a dirty joke somewhere, but I'm not going to go into that. A couple more tables back here. There, dude can sit here. Let's grab all our office chair stuff, which I put in one of these. And that. I'll have to put some lighting in here too, won't I? Bigger slab, panel. Dude sits there. Strips and one nice office chair. Must be standing that block. There we are. I'll have to grab some lights to put in here. But a dude could sit here, see what's going on, keep track of everything. Alright, cool. I'm just going to box this in a bit and make some access stairs. Be back in a minute. Okay, here's most of the outer wall. All nicely blocked in. Went with panels, not panel covers, because when we put in our windows, we want to have a hair more depth. We're going to put up a bit of detail around, maybe not with the clay, but with something over here. But I definitely wanted the windows to sit in a bit. So provided I can place some windows. You have no idea how much I want red power to be updated. Oh, there's so much you can do with these. There's so much fun. Right now our server's on, whoops, the Quartercraft server is running 151. 51? Yeah, 151. And red power is not updated for it. I spent a lot of time kind of pining for all the stuff I want to build, but can't because, well, because it's not done yet. How's that look? Not totally sold on that. It's got the beveled edge kind of in a place where it wants it. Yeah, let's do that. That doesn't look too bad. Plus I got a lot of them. Now what worries me is that, because, come on, really? How can we place that because I'm in the block, aren't I? Okay, let's go a little further. So red power adds, I think it adds world gen. Yeah, it must, because it's got, yeah, it did, because it's got nickelite. It has to have world gen. And I'm not sure, I don't know enough about mod packs. I'm going to assume you can't just throw it into a pre-made world, otherwise you'd have to go out and explore to find places with nickelite. If you chose to use them. I think right now we're running logistics pipes, and I'm not going to have enough of these, am I? Make a few more. The guys in the server are running logistics pipes, which I have. I don't know how they work. Honestly, I don't. They're they don't involve putting blocks on blocks, so they are beyond me. But I'm not the kind of guy that needs to sort everything. I'm okay with barrels and stuff, putting things away manually. Just seems like I'm gonna run out of these too. I just like handling all my stuff, I guess. And there's a dirty joke in there too, isn't there? I seem to have a better tab on my materials if I put them away myself, rather than if something else does it for me. How do I work this? just going to come up like that. Yeah, that's a nice detail on the sides. I should bring up the front a little more, shouldn't I? Don't know. I think that's going to look good. Provided I don't derp up too many blocks. Alright, I'm going to do a bunch more detail work and I'll come right back. Okay, here's our interior space finished. Just going to throw up this illuminator I stole out of the galley. There's some light. I'm going to have to make some clay pots, put down as coffee cups. I think I need at least one Bibliocraft shelf in here for OH&S and safety rig stuff. And I need some access stairs too on that, don't I? Not very safe if the control room operator has to climb on top of things. Plus, I've got to finish that tracery. Wait a minute. I got tracery on. I'm just going to run this stairway up here. Need a handrail, of course. Don't want guys falling off of things. These micro blocks are a bit of a pain in the butt to put on, unless you have something to wind them up to. So let's just... Oh, there's got to be a block there too, don't it? This. And we're all on the outside of a block, so when I get around to building a door... Should I go with an iron door? I thought it was an iron door. Man, come on. You know you want to get in there. Don't tell me you can't get in there. You can get there. Why can't you get there? Yeah, no, these dumb things are out of there. What do I have to do to make these things fit? Down, down. Standing in the way. That? Nope. Yep, run into all kinds of things. Don't come down here, boys, you get hurt. What do I do to get that one on? To stand on a rail? Yeah, thanks. Make it look all nice and easy for me now. Alright, let's get this. Was it concrete? Using concrete as scaffolding. Here we go. Oh, missed one. I don't know. Can I put that there? I don't think I can. Nope, I can't. Because I have this piece of rail in the way. Putting it there was kind of bad. I could just take it out. I mostly put it there as an excuse to have a place to put this wraith lamp. Let's get rid of these. Put you there to have a... Nope. Connect that to the floor. And you can't just hang there, can you? Doesn't look good. Man, this isn't going to connect anything because that's a scaffold. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I think you're coming out one. Eventually. Bring you up to. What? I didn't do anything. What's going on now? I don't know what button I hit. Probably control. Pop our wraith lamp back on top of this. Give it a little support. And there we are. Yeah, you can see how much light this thing actually sheds. Pop it back down for a minute. I wanted to get rid of all the torches. We still need to keep down all the spawning space so I don't have to worry about getting exploded while I'm up here. And one thing that's unfortunate about these is it's hard to control the lighting with bath lamps. They're kind of there for the utilitarian aspect of flooding the place with light. Up here, I should put a door there, shouldn't I? Yeah, I had every intention of building a helipad today too, but that didn't happen. I'll grab some furniture for the inside of this thing. Hopefully I'll get it done before I've taken up too much time. Just had to pop over to my remote control skelly spawner, grab us some books for those shelves we're going to put up. We're going to grab a bunch of books that we're not going to use. These are all Thalmcraft, and I'm not doing anything involving Thalmcraft. One more? What else we got here? Smite, Vorpal, Soul Stealer. Come on, we'll grab Power one here. I'll grab a Punch one book too. No, we're going to put that one back. Let's grab some Plain Liberty books. It's not really going to matter, is it? Because once I do this, I realized that ever since I took down the first tree farm, I don't have a reed farm anymore. So somewhere over there I have to build a reed farm, which is kind of silly. Of all the things not to have, it's a reed farm. I have a cow farm for leather. Don't have a reed farm. Now let's populate this with a few things. Yep, figured. Can't do that. Okay, that's cool. I'll have to enchant a whole bunch of really low-end books. Anything on there? Either am I? Okay, let's get some. A little bit of decoration going in here. We left the spot open for that. And you can see your coffee cup. And I'm going to put this one on top of this monitor. I didn't bring anything to put in it. I'll have to grab some flowers or something. But I'll finish a bunch of this stuff off camera between episodes. I honestly didn't think I was going to waste this much time, because we're going to need shelving, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this bed I put out here. I'm going to throw it in here. Right about there. Yeah, that works. And I think we're just going to clutter it up with a few other basic necessities here before I go. Let's grab us chest, because no Minecraft space is complete without random chests. There we are. So one guy's busy. Why am I getting a weird leg? So one guy's sitting here sipping on his coffee, watching the dudes work. You got the other guy here, back here, catching some Z's. Look at all those updates that I can't go for. All those updates that I can't do anything with. I don't think the space looks too bad. The guy's going to sit here, then these monitors are in an okay spot. Those ones back there I have to take back and peek, and these here. This, if there was something that looked like a keyboard, it would be great. I know there's... Wheelcraft has desks, doesn't it? Desks, yes. Don't have any feathers on me. I'm gonna build one, we'll see how it looks. Okay, I'm gonna grab some, build some stuff. There's some shelves in, and the one thing this place definitely needs is a boot rack. Probably build one of these over in the, there we are. You come in, take your boots off. I don't need a door here yet, don't I? There's a crafting bench here too, jeez. Alright. Put you there. Nope, there. Let's see how difficult it's going to be to get a door in here. No. That block. That's cool. Inset. How's it looking inside? Oh, little daffy. Unfortunately, I can't put any microblocks in here, or I can't put that there. That's a little kind of goofy, isn't it? I think the boot rack's gotta go. Next. Well, this one's gonna get kind of long, isn't it? I'm gonna futz around here off camera. This place is eventually gonna get some roof cluttered, like the galley. Doors, access ladder. Speaking of BTC, I stole something from him. The roof ventilation unit. The only difference is mine's on lead blocks, his was on iron. More goofy pipe. These are they're sulfur torches. Not terribly easy to make. I don't have a lot of access to sulfur out here in the middle of nowhere, but they look more like electrical lamps than plain irradiated torches do. These have that smoky feature, and we're on an oil rig, we don't want that. Although someday I'm gonna have to go visit the Twilight. I'll either have to make a smoker or visit the Twilight, because this place is gonna need a flare stack. Not sure where I'm gonna put that yet, because now that we've got our control room, the big features we still need are over there is gonna be our helipad, a crane, and a bunkhouse. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to move... Another tank's good where it is. We'll put a mud tank over here somewhere. Drilling mud, if you're not aware, is when they run the drill bit down, they pump mud down it. What this does is it loosens up all the rock, and they can suck it back up through the drill string. Believe it or not, that is a shockingly ancient invention. If you ever get an opportunity, look up China and salt drilling. I wrote a I got to write a paper with a bunch of this stuff in school. Which kind of actually use real life experience in school. That the ancient Chinese eventually developed a lot of the drilling stuff we use now. Like one of the forms of drilling was, the first form was percussion. They'd take a metal bit and tie it on a rope and just drop it up and down, over and over and over and over, to slowly drill into the ground. Kind of took a while. Then they realized that they could put their bit on the end of a piece of bamboo, which has some resiliency, and they'd put it on a spring, right? So they'd load the spring up and whack, 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 whack. It's still percussion drilling, but then, you know, after a while, you got a bunch of stuff you got to pull out of the well bore. So they pumped water down it. They pumped water down the inside of the bamboo to flush out all the sand and stuff. Which seems like obvious now, right? But someone had to think of it. Someone had to think of pumping water down to knock all this stuff out. And that is still used. We're still doing that today. The only difference is it's a bunch of chemicals. It's also meant to keep the drill bit lubricated. And remember I said I had to build a flare stack? Yeah. So the ancient Chinese, when they were drilling for salt, is what they were drilling for, but they would run into natural gas pockets, which they didn't know what to do with. Until they realized they can do more than just run away from the smell. They rigged up bamboo piping, and they piped it out as gas lamps. With bamboo. We're talking like Iron Age technology. And they would flare it off for lights. Amazing. You know what's more amazing? This episode is about 10 minutes longer than I wanted it to be. So yeah, I'm going to get I'll get this control room finished up properly. Oh, you can really tell where the that illuminator is, can't you? Even with the smooth lighting. Yeah, I'll get this all done, all up to code. And then next time we'll probably work on the helipad. Yeah, definitely the helipad, because it's going to give me an opportunity to use a whole bunch more of these frames. I don't want to use. I got scaffold everywhere, but you can't hang. Scaffold's hard to hang. It only goes so far on its own. Like if you watch any of the videos where I was building all the base of all this, you only get scaffold about 3 out away from itself. Oh, I added a bit of clutter down here too. Just random clutter, pipes, wires, and more pipes, and more wires. I'm not using a whole lot of red power. Well, I'm not using a lot of bluetricity red power. So I have a lot of nickelite. And now that I finally have a sheep farm, I can make a whole lot of blue alloy wire and HV wire. That's the 10K cable, I think. Yeah. I can make a whole lot of that. And it's a nice decorative element. But, like I said, I've wasted enough of your time. I'll hopefully see you guys a lot sooner than later. Later, guys.